What's going on, man? It's the boy Big Sluggo, the biggest. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm coming here with a little, prison story, you feel me? You know, I did a little year and a half at an IDLC at a penitentiary called Centralia. You feel me? It was like a medium minimum camp, you feel me? It was decent, but I got some stories though, bro. Now, it was a guy named Steve there, right? Steve was like when I first when I seen him and shit, and stuff, I really wasn't rocking with him like that. But one of my guys named Lil Mo, you know what I'm saying, was rocking with him and stuff. You know, me and Lil Mo always gambling and playing cards and, doing all type of shit together. But, so he ended up kind of, rocking with Steve, this, that, and the third. So fast forward just a little bit, I end up moving to the side that Steve was on, So I'm hearing little rumors, they like, man, Steve freaky, man. I'm like, man, no. Then I'm like, nah, man. And then, as more and more of it's going on, I see him talking to this little guy named KC. Now, KC was, one of those, but KC wasn't into him. And, guilty conscience always be speaking. I end up walking up on them, I end up walking up on them on a bench. They were sitting right there on the bench. I ended up standing right there, waiting on the phone. And as soon as I walked right there, I didn't say a word to neither one of their ears. I didn't say a word to them. You feel me? Not a word to their ears. And he looked dead up at me and say, oh, shit, I'm just trying to hook him up with my daughter. I'm trying to hook him up with my daughter. What the fuck is he talking about? He's like, yeah, my daughter be playing with the fraud. He want her to crack his card, this, that, and the third. I'm all right, the fuck, I ain't really gonna fuck. I'm waiting on my man to get off this phone real quick, you feel me? But anyway, that was just a red flag. Then, fast forward some more. That's like a month or so went past, he kind of fell back off KC. Then one day, one of the guys pull up over here and say, man, bro, you heard what the fuck, you heard what Steve tell KC? I'm hell no, what y'all talking about? What you mean? He said, they teach it. Hold on, man. This shit weird. He said, I'll stick something this long in that boy. This long. It don't hurt. I tried it before. I said, get the fuck out of here. That man ain't say that shit. So now like 5, 6, 7 more convicts telling me, because I ain't hang with no inmates. I hang with convicts. So like 5, 6 more. I'm like, these the guys. I believe my guys. So now I'm watching Steve now. So I changed his name from everybody's calling him Steve or Breed. I call his ass Freaky Steve, you feel me? That's it. It stuck with him. Stamp. You feel me? So, now that reminds you, I moved over there now. So, I told you, my homie Lil Mo, he was like family to me. That's still my dog to this day. Lil Mo, remember, I'm Lil Mo homie, so he's like, man, what's up, Lord? What's up, bro? You know what I'm saying? I leave it at that. So now I'm gambling and shit. Now he eating his way into the gambling and shit like that. My boy Finesse say, hey Slug, I know you ain't over there playing cards with Freaky Steve. So I knew I can't even be around this nigga, not even the area of this nigga, nothing, you feel me? So I stopped just staying away from his ass completely, you feel me? Bro, fast forward. Now imagine, Freaky Steve just did like 13 or 14 years straight. He was finna go home like within 48 hours. He had a cellie named Fafa. Fafa used to stink. That's another story too, though. But Fafa ass was his fucking cellie, right? Okay. Hold on, I know I'm supposed to be laughing and stuff. Now, me and my cellie Wop. That's my dog. That's like my brother, you feel? We still brothers to this day. He out of jail, I'm out of jail. What we used to crack jokes like, man, he gonna end up trying to rape Fafa ass one of these days. I ain't stupid. Oh my grandma. We here. Oh! What the fuck? The fuck going on? We look out the fucking door. They got Freaky Steve in handcuffs in the fucking shower with some shorts on and a shirt and his shower shoes. Oh my mama saw my saying like, man, that nigga tried to rape Fafa. I'm hell no. On my grandma grave, we get out the cell because I'm the night port, I'm the shower port. So he let me out a little early. Sally, that shit was fucking true, bro. He really tried to rape Fafa. Boom. It flat through the compound. Everybody know what's going on. So you know I had to slander my boy, Lil Mo. Boy, you know what freaky stage trying to do? But he ended up believing me and shit. But then look, boom. So now that shit going through the compound, I remind you, the police gotta take him out, go through all their stuff, because they both gotta go to the hole and all that, you feel me? Why the police go through 5 shit, his stuff? Let me stop cussing like that too, because I don't keep it clean a little bit. Why they go through 5 stuff, bro? 5 got a whole kite/grievance. That's like a kite or something that you send to another convict or something. That's like a letter. Or you can send a fucking kite on some snitch shit to the police too. But he had it on grievance paper. Grievance paper is what you write. That's some shit that like the officer did to you. So I don't know why the fuck he was on that paper. Bro, he had a whole fucking grievance, bro. The grievance looked like a Bible scripture, how long it was, bro. I'm gonna just sum it up a little bit. Like, it was like, with his name and inmate number, like, yeah, my cellmate, Steve Bleep. I ain't gonna say his last name. You feel me? Cause you know he's still in this world. I ain't gonna have nobody else like that. But everybody know if you was in Centurion, you know it's freaky ass. Y'all no matter what building we was in. We was in East 4. We was in East 4. We was in East building. 4 house, you feel me? But anyway, the letter say like, yeah, I want to get out this room. Every time I go to yard or go to child yard, because you know what yard is. That's where we go exercise, walk the track, talk shit, you know, outside, like let animals out outside. That's what the fuck. They let us out of our cage to go play a little bit. Or child is where the fuck we supposed to go eat what they call fucking lunch or dinner. That shit is not even edible for a fucking animal. But anyway, he like, when I go to child or to the yard, I come back, I notice that my Vaseline, it got a big my Vaseline in there. My lotion be gone. And then at nighttime we get locked in, because we get locked in at 9. Me and see, it's so crazy part about it. Me and Freaky Steve was both night porters. I was a shower porter. He was like, cleaning up other shit. Then we had like a laundry porter type shit. So he was like that person that cleaned up the tables and all that shit. It was a laundry porter, did the laundry, and I cleaned the showers and shit. So we locked in. We out from like 2:50 to like 10:50. So that's what matters. So it's 11. That means then everybody locked in besides my cell, his cell, and the nigga Polo. Because we was the 3 porters, you feel me? So nobody else out until the police come lock our shit up. So we lock up. That means nobody else out. The police ain't finna come back around to like another 2 hours or something. He say the nigga was in that bitch watching Pose. Pose is that transgender ass shit that RuPaul. I ain't got nothing against gay people either, you too. So don't think that I'm on that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not on that. Like, I don't be talking about it like that's it. But this is just a story how this shit went. It was a motherfucker. He was watching Pose just in his socks, beating his mans. Why this man is in the top bunk? Get the fuck out of here. When I read that, bro, this so crazy. We the porters, matter of fact, because the police supposed to went through their shit, but they be like, yeah, help us with this shit. So when my man's firing this shit, I cuffed that bitch. I got to go show the other people. Bro, look at this shit. Bro, the man was in that bitch beating this shit butt naked with just socks on. And imagine you got a bald head too, Eddie Smoke. Beat this dick to Pose 2, 3 in the morning while this man is up there. And you know, the man was terrified of him, bro. The man, remind you, bro, you got a box that your clothes go in, your food and all that shit, your show, your TV show. Bro, the nigga used to sleep with everything in his bed, his TV in his bed, all his snacks, all his clothes. Bro, the nigga freaky, bro, this shit was so crazy, bro, because like me and my celly used to just be playing like, man, that man gonna end up trying to rape something, you know what I'm saying? Ooh. That shit really fucking happened, but it was just so much shit going on. Like, it's so much shit that I left out that like led up to the shit in times that niggas was talking about their favorite food. Like, motherfucker, like, yeah, I like my favorite, like, fast food type shit. Like, not fast food restaurants, but like fast food, something in the microwave. Motherfucker, like, yeah, I like some pizza roll. Ooh. He like, he say, I like hot dog. I can eat hot dogs all day. He said, put some mayonnaise on it. Everything he said, everything he did and said that I be playing back in my head, I'm like, man, that shit was gay. Like, Lil Mo, the nigga I told you that was cool with him, that was my homie. Lil Mo's like, man, you want to make some burritos? He say, no, I ain't cooking with you. Cause I eat all meat. My shit all meat. everything he say be fucking gay. But man, it's the first episode, man, of Gangsta Gossip, man, with Big Sluggo the biggest, man. I'ma tune back in, man. I hope y'all lock in and hook on to this, man. I got a lot of fucking prison stories. I got a lot of county stories too, though, because I said that for a little second. But I had to tell my Freaky Steve story, man. Let's get this shit off the ground, man. Let's get my shit to 1,000 subscribers, man. I'm out of here.